Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Ripon College, Johnson Gillespie Court. We've got college basketball tonight, Division III style, as the Ripon Redhawks take on the Warhawks of UW-Whitewater. It's Nick Van Acker flying solo here tonight from the Wilmer Center on the campus of Ripon College. The college is on break for the holiday season now, but still a halfway decent crowd with all the parents in attendance here tonight as Ripon College welcomes UW-Whitewater on the campus. Both teams pretty evenly matched headed into this basketball game. First of all, Ripon College comes in with a record of 5-3 overall, 3-0 in conference, and they played games pretty tight. They had UW across a couple weeks ago, played into an overtime game. Was fortunate enough to be here for that basketball game, one of the area schools, and now we've got another one in UW-Whitewater. The Warhawks come in on their side with a record of 7-2 overall, 2-0 in conference, so it should be a pretty evenly matched basketball game. Of course, we'll be watching Ripon as they are led with Ryan Steffes, also Owen Tooney on the basketball court. They are a couple of their leading scorers on the season. Right now, Jalen Mahone is their overall leading scorer, averaging 12.6 points a game. Ryan Steffes at 11.9 points. Owen Tooney at 11.1 points a game. And David DeValk chipping in 10.5 points per game. Looking at the the Warhawks of UW-Whitewater, they are led in scoring by Derek Gray. He's averaging 16.3 points per game. Second leading scorer for them is Gage, and they've got a lot of different names on their team, so I'm going to try to get these pronunciations right. Manusek is averaging right around 15 points a game, 13 points a game for Jake Brom. So that's the story here tonight. Should be a pretty good college basketball game as we head here a week before, a little over a week before Christmas. Christmas Eve coming up next Friday night, and we've got just about a holiday game here in Ripon, and as they head more into conference action coming up in the next couple of weeks. Looking ahead at their schedule right now, of course, they've got UW-Whitewater tonight, Bethany Lutheran coming up tomorrow night right back here in Ripon, and then they head to a winter classic at UW Oshkosh, where they'll take on UW Stout on the 29th of December, and on the 30th they'll take on 17th ranked UW Oshkosh. So flying solo here tonight, it is Nick Van Acker at the Johnson Gillespie Court on the campus of Ripon College, the Wilmer Center. And we are all set for college basketball as we just about get ready to get started. The final warm-ups going on between both of these teams, and hoping for a pretty good basketball game. It would be nice to see Ripon steal one here from UW-Whitewater. Travel quite a little bit of a ride up for UW-Whitewater, a couple of hours here north, and coming to the land of the Redhawks, and hopefully they can get a chance to spoil one here, Ripon can, against the Warhawks of UW-Whitewater. Just about set here for the starting lineups. Well, the starting lineups, opening tip-off. Get the starting lineups from Lynn Krause, who's down on the PA system here tonight. Thanks for joining us as we are just about set as the teams go to the sidelines and get ready for the opening tip-off. Nick Van Acker flying solo tonight here on the Ripon channel and also streaming on YouTube. Of course, Riley with me as well, and he's running the camera, getting all set. Pat Miller, the coach of UW-Whitewater, just the other night reached his 400th victory as the coach of the UW-Whitewater Warhawks. That is a lot of wins. So nice tribute for Pat Miller, and he's been around for quite a few years. So we're going to take a pause here and head on down courtside for Lynn Krause and tonight's national anthem.
Our national anthem.
All right, the national anthem being played here at the Wilmer Center on the campus of Ripon College. UW Whitewater and Ripon College tonight. It's the Redhawks against the Warhawks. And let's send it back down to Lynn Krause for tonight's starting lineups.
Our visitors this evening are from Whitewater. Please welcome the University of Wisconsin Whitewater Warhawks. Here is their starting lineup. Number 3, a 6'4" junior from Oakfield, Gage Melanson. Number 4, a 6' sophomore from Madison, Derek Gray. Number 20, a 6'3" sophomore from Racine, Elijah Leonard. Number 24, a 6'5" junior from Bayside, Jack Brown. Number 34, a 6'5" sophomore from Redhawks, Caleb Bartol. The coach for UW Whitewater, now in his 21st season, is Matt Miller.
There's the starting lineups here tonight from Ripon College. Again for the Warhawks on the court. Gage, Muslinix, Derek Gray, number 4. Number 20 is Elijah Lambert. 24, Jake Brom. And rounding out the starting lineup, number 34, Caleb Flatten. That is the Warhawks of UW Whitewater. Ryan Steffes for Ripon, Jalen Mahone, Drew Jorgensen, David DeValk, and Owen Tooney as we are underway here from Bob Gillespie, Johnson Gillespie Court on the campus of Ripon College, and Jalen Mahone controls the opening tip. Steffes right-hand side, back to Mahone. Jorgensen left wing. Jorgensen drives at baseline, now to Owen Tooney. Little contact, and what they're going to call is a block. Good block call. Elijah Lambert called for the foul for UW Whitewater. First personal, first team foul. Ripon will inbound at baseline. Inbounded to Tooney. Jorgensen going to line up a three on the way. Off the front of the rim, no good. Ripon gets the offensive board. Steffes between the circles. Left-hand side, Jorgensen. Back to Steffes, right-hand wing. Mahone. 7 to shoot for Mahone. Down to 5. Mahone launches a three on the way, and it is good. 3-0 lead here early going from Ripon College. Malenzik has it between the circles. Malenzik cross court on over to Gray. Gray, their leading scorer, being guarded by the best defender on Ripon College, Steffes. Traveled in, and a call and a foul going to be called on Ripon. Jack Brom was the one that took it in. David DeValk called for the foul for Ripon College, and going to the free throw line, early free throws for Jack Brom. First free throw on the way is good for Brom. Actually, I'm going to correct myself. They called that shot from Mahone a two-pointer. Foot on the line, so it's 2-1 now on that missed free throw. 2-1 Ripon lead. DeValk gives it to Steffes. Steffes looks to take a baseline. Double team now down to Mahone. Jorgensen right wing. Jorgensen dribbles it back between the circles, off to the left-hand side to Steffes. Now Mahone gets the screen from DeValk. Down to 7 to shoot. Steffes gonna, almost traveled with it down to Tooney, and Tooney's fouled down low. Steffes almost traveled with it. No call, and Tooney will go to the free throw line. Second team foul. Tooney will go to the free throw line, and 2 quick fouls there on Elijah Lambert for UW Whitewater. Tooney's free throw is good, and quickly Lambert going to go to the bench. And coming out is Trevor Chisholm. Second free throw by Tooney is good, and a 4-1 Redhawks lead, 18-24 here opening half from Ripon College. Gray has it between the circles. He's going to launch up a three. Rim wouldn't have it. Rebounded by Tooney. Ripon looking to push it. Mahone. Mahone to Steffes. Steffes back between the circles. Back right wing to Mahone. Gets it into the post to Tooney. Tooney's going to back down his defender into the paint. Kicks it out. Jorgensen. Head fake. Three-pointer. Good for Drew Jorgensen. Ripon's proven that they're able to pretty much stay in any game that they've had here this season. And an early 7-1 lead for the Redhawks. Running one-hander on the way, no good, and rebounded by the Redhawks. They look to push. A little momentum on their side. Bench all on their feet. DeValk to Tooney to Steffes. Nice move by Steffes. Short jump shot on the way. Steffes Pier, and a 9-1 lead. Ripon's come out the gates here firing. Back to the other end. And a near turnover, ball loose on the floor. They are going to give the ball to the Warhawks. A lot of passion on that Redhawks sideline right now. Some noise here early on the Johnson Gillespie court. And Ripon College drive in, no good. Rebounded loose on the court and an offensive board from the Redhawks. Gray has it, left-hand side. Gray spots up a three and it is good. A couple second chance opportunities there for UW Whitewater, and they took advantage of it. 9-4, 16:30 remaining here, opening half. Mahone, and a reach-in foul. 3 early fouls here on the Warhawks. That one's going to be on Derek Gray. Into the game is Jameer Barker for the Warhawks. Also JT Hoytink. Jorgensen, right wing. Into the post to Tooney. Tooney has a free throw line and a travel called on Owen Tooney. Early going, 9-4 lead for the Redhawks, 16-18 remaining. First half here from the Wilmer Center on the campus of Ripon College. Derek Gray with the basketball on his right hand. Hoytink down into the post. And a whistle, and you're going to count the bucket. Looks like they count it. 9-6 now the score. Little token pressure here from the Warhawks. Jorgensen. DeValk back to Jorgensen to Mahone. Now to Steffes, right wing, looking for the screen from Tooney. He gets it. Over left-hand side, Mahone. Three-pointer on the way from Mahone is good. Left wing jump shot for Mahone and a three-pointer. And a whistle and a foul they're going to call on Jorgensen. Hoytink took it right into Jorgensen, and Jorgensen won the one called for the foul. Into the game for Ripon, Jack Brady. Also into the game is Braden Tice, junior from Appleton. Into the post, turnaround, hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Tooney. And the Redhawks look to push it up 12-6. Mahone, left-hand side to Brady. Takes a baseline. Mahone looks to swing it. Thought about the three in. Good ball movement by Ripon. Maybe moved it too much as a turnover. Derek Gray, left-handed layup. Good. Good-looking shot by Gray, their leading scorer. And it's a 12-8 Red Hawk lead. 14:55 remaining here in the first half. Screen from Tooney. Knocked out of bounds. It will be, well, he points towards the Warhawks, and they're going to change it, and they're going to give it back to the Redhawks. Warhawks shooting 42.9% from the field here early going. Ripon a blazing 4 of 5 from the field for 80%. Mahone will inbound it to Steffes. To Mahone. Steffes thought about the three, now takes a baseline, and he is blocked from behind. The Warhawks thought it was a clean block, but he got part of the head of Ryan Steffes, and Steffes will go to the free throw line. Steffes, a couple of shots here. First one on the way is good. 13-8 is your score. Second free throw going to come away here for Steffes. His shot is good. And a 14-8 Red Hawk lead. 14:38 here in the opening half. Ulensic between the circles for the Warhawks. Left-hand side, Brom. Brom into the paint. And a turnaround, the ball lost, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Capstrong for the Warhawks. Capstrong, one of their players off the bench. Physical player down low. Capstrong, 6'5", 225. He's a freshman out of Franklin, Wisconsin. Brady, left-hand side. Now to Mahone, right-hand side. Good ball movement. Try to force it in a little bit to Steffes. Mahone has it. Going to take it baseline. Baseline jump shot on the way. Good. What a shot there from Mahone. 16-8, doubling up the Warhawks. Nice start here for Ripon College and a near turnover. Good hustle there from Mahone. Warhawks will inbound it. Jameer Barker inbounds it to Mulinsik. And he takes it. Running one-hander is good. Doesn't have an easy name to pronounce, that's for sure. It's the way it is for a couple of these Warhawks. Down in the paint. Nice dish. Down low to Luke Meinholz, the freshman. 18-10, 8-point lead. Mulinsik. And they want to travel, did not get it. Shot no good. Rebounded by the Redhawks. Left-hand side, Brady. Back between the circles, Tice. Mahone. Mahone's got that look, and rim wouldn't have it that time. A little swagger out there for Mahone. He thinks every shot's going to go down. Mulinsik hits a free throw line jump shot. He's starting to feel it. Second leading scorer for Ripon College, or excuse me, the Warhawks. Brady kicks it out. Steffes eyes up the three, and he hits it. Great shooting early going here for the Redhawks. 77% from the field, 7 of 9, 3 of 4 from 3. Tell you what, a physical team is the Warhawks. Trayvon Chisholm backs down the foul called. Chisholm's going to come out of the game. Jack Brom back into the game. I tell you what, this Redhawks team Warhawks, not afraid to take it in and get physical. Hey, he had Brom wide open underneath, could not find him. Mulinsik, nice dish down, and a foul, and an offensive foul called on Carter Capstrand. That is his first personal, 5th team foul now for the Warhawks. 21-12, the Redhawks on top of the Warhawks. 11:42 remaining here in the opening half. Dominic Galati into the game for Ripon now. He's running the point. Jorgensen jump shot on the way is pure. Drew Jorgensen gives the Redhawks a 23-12 lead. Brom. Right hand side with it is Barker, and it's out of bounds. Off of a Warhawk, and it's Ripon's ball. Good pace to this game, just what the Redhawks have ordered up here in the first half. They like to push the ball a little bit more, a little more up-tempo game. Jorgensen, Meinholz. Meinholz, jump shot on the way. Those jump shots are falling right now. Luke Meinholz gives Ripon a 25-12 lead here in the opening half. 10:45 remaining, first half. Three-pointer on the way. Rim would not have it. Caleb Flatmore. Brady for three. No good. Rebounded by DeValk. He tries to put it back up. Now kicks it back out. Jorgensen lines up the three, and it is good. Drew Jorgensen hits the three. It has been all Redhawks here so far in the first half. 28-12. They are blazing here from the field. My goodness, 10 of 13 from the field, 4 of 6 from three-point range. Whitewater right now shooting 45%, 5 of 11 from the field, only 1 of 3 from three-point range. And so far it has been Drew Jorgensen, 2 of 3 from three-point. He's got 8 points. Steffes with 7, and Jalen Mahone also with 7 points in this game. So it's been all Ripon here. They're up 28-12, 10-19 remaining here in the opening half. Good start for Ripon College. They had hoped to come into this game and get off to a quick start here against UW Whitewater. UW Whitewater 7-2 overall, 2-0 in conference. Of course, Ripon 5-2 overall, 3-0 in conference, the Midwest Conference that they represent here, Division III basketball. Ripon they want to build this lead here early. You know, they won't be shooting 76% the entire game, but they're trying to build it as much as they can. Milencic gets it across the court. Milencic has it between the circles. I think I finally got the name down. It took me halfway through the first half. Gray. Brom has it. Brom looked like he traveled. Yep. Are they going to call it? No, they're going to call a foul. Meinholz is going to get called for the foul. Warhawks will inbound at baseline. Milencic's going to get it. Short jump shot on the way. Rim no good. And Tooney on the rebound. Ripon looking to push it. Jorgensen. Oh, defender laid off him a little bit, and then a double team and nearly turned over. Brady. Cross court to the red hot Jorgensen. Jorgensen for three off the back of the rim, no good. And a shot it off balance, not one of Jorgensen's best looks. Short jump shot from Gray is good. 28-14. Jorgensen left-hand side. Jorgensen lines up a three again, no good, and an offensive board from Ripon College. Three-pointer on the way is good. Dominic Galati with a coffin corner three. 31-14 Ripon. 8:35 remaining here. First half. Milencic to Brom. Takes it in, and he's going to be called with an offensive foul. The Warhawks being thrown off of their game here. Ripon's tough defense, and then just out shooting the Warhawks from the field. Steffes comes back into the game, and a nice hand for Brady as he heads to the bench. Galati brings the basketball up across the court. Now to Tooney. Tooney looks to back down Brom. Tooney, short sidearm is no good, and the Warhawks come away with it. Milensic between the circles. Now double team. Brom had an open look. Now he has it on the way off the rim. No good. Offensive board. And what they're going to call here, and they're going to call a foul down low. That's Owen Tooney's first foul as he's called down beneath. The Warhawks will inbound at baseline. Milensic to Gray. Gray launches a three on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Warhawks. Gray, the leading scorer with 7 points right now for the Warhawks. Down to DeValk. DeValk up, and the shot no good, but he's fouled. DeValk will go to the free throw line. Redhawks up 31-14 to the Warhawks. 7:35 remaining here. We are in the first half. DeValk's free throw line, free throw is no good. Second free throw from DeValk on the way is good. Into the game for UW Whitewater. Back in JT Hoytnick. Jameer Barker also checking back into the game for UW Whitewater. Trying to get it down to the post. Good defense that time by Ripon, and now a whistle and a foul going to be called. Kind of a bailout foul there. It's going to be called on Tooney, his second, sixth team foul. Tooney's going to come out. Meinholtz back into the game for the Redhawks of Ripon College. Brom has it out on top. Milensic. Picked up by DeValk. Now Brom takes it into the paint. DeValk right up there, and they're going to get DeValk for the foul. Brom's going to go to the free throw line. Jack Brom, 1 point so far here in the game. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Brom's free throw is good. Brandon Tice back into the game for the Redhawks. DeValk's going to go to the bench. Free throw no good, and an offensive board by the Warhawks. Milensic takes it into the paint, and it's going to be a jump ball called. It is. Possession with Whitewater. Good defense that time for the Redhawks. Justin Bartol into the game now for Ripon College. Going deep into the bench in this one. Nice padded lead here early going in the first half. Able to dig a little bit deeper into that bench and get a little bit of rest here for the second half, which is bound to be a tough one for Ripon. Steffes. Jorgensen. Bartol. Galati has it. 7 to shoot for Steffes. Jorgensen lines it up on the way, no good. Rebounded by the Warhawks. They look to push now. Brom. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way is good for JT Hoytink. Galati. Bartol into the paint. And Ripon nearly turned it over. They control it. 8 to shoot, and the ball is lost and out of bounds off of Ripon. It'll be Warhawks basketball. 5:38 here in the first half. 32-18 is your score. Ripon on top. A little bit of a run here for the Warhawks if things have kind of settled for them. Hoytink takes it in, bucket, and the foul. Hoytink will go to the free throw line. Vying for the three-point play. Brady back into the game for Ripon College. Free throw on the way is good. Just like that, it's an 11-point game, 32-21. Steffes has it left-hand side to Mahone. Brady right-hand side. Tice. Down Mahone. Out into the paint to Steffes. 7 to shoot for Steffes. Steffes getting double team and he turns it over. Hoytink to Brom. Brom lays it in. Under 10-point lead now. And UW Whitewater is starting to feel a little bit of momentum on their side. And a foul going to be called on UW Whitewater. Out on top, Jameer Barker is going to get called. And Mahone will go to the free throw line. Ripon College 5 of 6 from the free throw line here in the first half. Shooting the bonus, and it is good for Mahone. Ripon has pretty much out-rebounded their opponent throughout the season. No different in this one. Out-rebounding 12-7. Second free throw for Mahone is good. Back to an 11-point lead, 34-23. Hoytink led wide open, and he hits it. Said, you're going to leave me wide open, I'm going to take it. And he does. 34-26, 4:22 remaining here in the opening half. Brady has it left-hand side. That Warhawk defense tightening up a little bit more here too on Ripon College. You realize Ripon's here to play. Mahone, air ball jump shot. The Warhawks looking to push it. Barker for three, and they are starting to get hot. You knew they had a run in them, and that's what's happening here before the end of the half. 34-29 and a timeout by Ripon College. And a 9-point game as the Warhawks have gone on a run. They've heated up now. There's a big difference in the game. The Warhawks up to 50% shooting from the field. Meanwhile, Ripon College has cooled off a little bit, down to 57%. And they were doing well in the beginning of the first half. They were up to 80% shooting from the field. Things are starting to even out here a little bit from the Bob Gillespie court. Leading scorer right now is JT Hoytink for UW Whitewater. He's come out and nailed 2 3-pointers. He's got 9 points so far here in the game. Gray, their second leading scorer, with 7. Ripon looking to cool down now, the Warhawks, and try to get a couple of buckets here before halftime. And a turnover, not going to do it that way. Gray takes it in, his shot no good. Offensive board by Whitewater, and a foul going to be on Ripon College. Not a good way to come out of that timeout with a turnover. Mahone's going to be called for the foul. Into the game for Ripon is Connor Spinagle into the game. And the bonus free throw from Brom is good. Second free throw on the way. Rim would have it. 4-point game. It was as much as a 14-point lead not too long ago for the Redhawks. Steffes, near turnover again. Jorgensen, who had a hot hand to begin the basketball game, also has cooled off, down to 8 to shoot. Steffes, Mahone. Mahone delivers a short jump shot on the way, no good. There's all of a sudden a cap put on that rim. And an elbow foul going to be called on Spielvogel. First foul on Spielvogel. Gray going to shoot 2 and have a chance to drop it down to a 2-point game. Free throw is good, and at about the 10-minute mark, it was a 14-point game. Second free throw is good. And it's now down to a 2-point basketball game here from Ripon College. First half still 2:50 remaining in the half. And another turnover for Ripon. Barker's shot no good off of Whitewater. It will be Ripon basketball. Whitewater's really tightened down the defense, creating those turnovers for Ripon College. Spielvogel on the way, no good. And a rebound from the Warhawks of UW Whitewater. Ripon College had controlled the boards early in the half, but now Whitewater limiting them to 1 shot each time down. 2:10 remaining in the half. Gray, jump shot on the way is good, and we have a tied game for the first time since it was 0-0 early going. 34 apiece. Mahone with it. Now to Steffes, Jorgensen. Spielvogel hits long 3, no good. And back the other way, nobody picked up Brom, and he jams it down, and Whitewater takes their first lead of the basketball game, 36-34. Wow, what a turn of events here from Ripon College after the Redhawks had a 14-point lead. Nearly turned over again. Ripon's just begging for halftime to come right now. Toon and DeValk back into the game. Their starters back on the court here for the last 1:15. Went a little bit deeper into their bench because they had that lead, and now the lead is down to where they're losing. Jorgensen on the way, and he hits it. Call it a 2-pointer. Back to a tie game. 60 seconds remaining in the half. First half of the first half was all Ripon. Second half of the first half, all Whitewater. Hoytink, one of those spark plugs off the bench. Ulensic into the paint, dishes it down, wide open for a layup. That's Capstrand. Back to a 2-point Whitewater lead. Jorgensen, 25 seconds left, 16 on the clock. Mahone loses the handle. He's able to keep control down to Tooney, and Tooney's shot is blocked. Back to the other end, 2-on-1. Hoytink's shot is good, and a 4-point lead for Whitewater. Jack Brom's going to go to the bench. He got knocked down. A little shooken up on the play. 7 seconds and a 4-point lead by the Warhawks. 7 seconds to play here in the half. Mahone, 4 seconds. Steffes back to Mahone, 2 seconds. Shot on the way, no good. And we have come to the end of the first half of play here from the Wilmer Center. And it was an entertaining first half. It was all Ripon to begin with, and then the Warhawks made their run, and they have a 4-point lead. We'll recap the first half and get back into the second half right after this. You're watching Ripon College men's basketball. All right, and welcome back here to the Wilmer Center, the Johnson Gillespie Court at halftime. It's about ready to wrap up halftime. We'll kind of go through those halftime statistics. UW Whitewater with a 40-36 lead. They were led in scoring by Derek Gray with 11 points. JT Hoytink off the bench with 7 points. Jake Brom with, Hoytink with 11 points. Jake Brom off the bench with 7 points. For Ripon College, Drew Jorgensen, their leading scorer with 10 points, 2 of 6 from three-point range. 7 points for Ryan Steffes, Jalen Mahone with 9 points. So here's the story of the first half. It was all Ripon up until about the 6-minute mark. They had a 14-point lead, up 32-18. And from that point on, the Warhawks, too many Hawks around here, the Warhawks went on a 22-4 run. And those final 6 minutes of the half, which gave them a 40-36 lead. So a 22-4 run. Warhawks really tightened down on defense. Turnovers for Ripon. They limited Ripon to just one shot, where early on in that half, they had multiple looks at the hoop. They were shooting 80% for a good part of that first half, down to just 48% by halftime in shooting from the field, where UW Whitewater was at about 40% shooting up until that last streak. Now they're up to 60% shooting from the field at halftime. 4 of 8 from three-point range for Whitewater, 50% from there, 6 of 9 from the charity stripe. Ripon 12 of 25 from the field, 48% from 3, 5 of 12 for 41%, 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Ripon is always pretty much dominated on the boards throughout this early college basketball season. Whitewater tightened that down a little bit. 13 rebounds for the Redhawks, 12 rebounds for the Warhawks. Turnovers, it's 6 turnovers for Ripon College. Whitewater had 5 turnovers. The largest lead for the Warhawks right now at 4 points. Ripon actually had an 18-point lead at the 7:27 mark of the first half. Just about ready to get started here the second half. It's Nick Van Acker here on the Ripon channel, bringing you Ripon College men's basketball. Non-conference action here against the Warhawks of UW Whitewater. Ripon College have a chance to adjust at halftime. Both teams really a chance to adjust because pretty Opposite results of that first half for each team. Ripon controls the ball. They will have it here to start the second half. Steffes to Tooney. Tooney kind of quiet in that first half. Had a little bit of foul trouble. Steffes falls down, and they're going to call a foul there on Milencic. Ripon will inbound at baseline. Mahone looking to get it in. Now he finally does to Tooney. Down to DeValk in the post. To Tooney, and it's knocked out of bounds off of the Warhawks. Eight seconds of the shot clock. Into Tooney. Tooney, 3 to shoot. Just kind of puts it up in the air. Shot no good, rebounded by Braum. The Warhawks looking to push it. And a nice block there by Steffes. Steffes always one of their better defenders. And Tooney nearly got away with a foul there. And back on the other end, another bump down there. So a couple of fouls maybe missed. Makeup call there. Ripon will inbound it. Tooney. Jorgensen thought about the three. At that three-pointer flying in the first half. DeValk. Puts it in the paint, and yeah, he traveled. Turnover Ripon, and it will be Red Hawk basketball. The Warhawks inbound it. Gray with 11 points, he has it. Now back up to Milencic. Braum. Back to Derek Gray. Gray's jump shot on the way. In and out. Nice rebound by DeValk. Mahone gives it to Steffes. Steffes between the circles. Now right wing to Jorgensen. Tooney. Minute and a half gone by. No score here in the second half. Neither team able to put a bucket in. 7 to shoot, and it's a turnover from Ripon. Their 8th turnover in this game. A little bit sloppy with the basketball. Gray being guarded by Steffes now down into the post, and a travel. 3 seconds they're going to call on Caleb Flatton-Moore. DeValk has the basketball to Jorgensen, now to Mahone. Steffes gets the screen from Tooney. It's a second screen. Tooney open. Good ball rotation. DeValk in the post. So to Steffes, 5 to shoot. Mahone. Into the lane, rim wouldn't have it. DeValk nearly got the board, and it's going to be out of bounds and controlled by the Warhawks. Neither team able to get a bucket here so far in the second half. 40 to 36, 17-31 remaining in the basketball game. Braum right wing, now between the circles to Gray. Milencic takes it in. Shot no good. Cover on both baskets. And then Ripon turns it over. 2-on-1, down to Braum. And Braum puts it in. Turnovers piling up here on Ripon College. Now down 42-36. And a near turnover again. They're going to get a foul called on Derek Gray. Second foul by Gray. Neither team really has anybody in deep foul trouble. Steffes open for three. Just a flat shot and to come up short. But a good defensive play. Steffes did not give up, and then he turns it over. Ugly basketball right now. Down low, bucket and the foul. Flatten Moore lays it in, and a foul called on Ripon. Mahone gets called for the second, his second foul. Free throw on the way is good. Ripon needs to get this bleeding to stop. It's a 9-point game now. And a foul going to be called on Whitewater. A 27-4 run since the 6-minute mark in the first half. Steffes takes it in and draws the foul. Steffes was determined that time. Trying to get something going here for Ripon College. Brom called for the foul. Steffes at the free throw line, and it comes up short. Just a little bit flat on his shot right now. Reinholz checks into the game for Tooney. Second free throw from Steffes is good. And they get a first point on the board here in the second half. 45-37 Warhawks. And a turnover. Jorgensen, 2-on-1. Jorgensen lays it in. 45-39 with 16 minutes left in regulation. See if that gets something going here for Ripon College. Derek Gray down into the post. And the ball going to be loose on the ground. Let's see who's going to come away with it. Ball still loose, and Mahone has it. It's off to Meinholz. To Mahone. Meinholz down to DeValk in the post. And DeValk had it blocked, but they're going to call a foul as he takes it up to the rim. See if Ripon can go back on a run themselves here. Free throw is good from DeValk. 45-40. And the second free throw is no good. DeValk just with 1 point here in the game. 45-40. Ripon gets back on defense, trying to tighten it down here. And another turnover for the Redhawks, or Warhawks, excuse me. Down to DeValk, nice pass. Just like that, back to a 3-point game, and no momentum switching now back to Ripon College. Derek Gray just inside the free throw line and puts a stop to that short run for Ripon. 47-42. Hawks not going to go away quietly here. DeValk in the post, that's where he does some of his best work, and a nice finger roll layup. Back to a 3-point game. Whitewater is led by as many as 11, and a whistle and a foul going to be called. An incidental contact down low with DeValk and Elijah Lambert. Stripes are going to talk about it, see if there was anything flagrant on that. I think it's just incidental contact. We're going to talk about it here.
It did not look intentional.
Oh, they're going to call it technical. Wow. Yes, somewhat incidental contact, but they're going to call a technical foul. On DeValk, he's going to get called for the technical foul. Elijah Lambert will shoot the technical. Shot is good. Second free throw is good. So he shot the technical. The rest is a common foul. So the Warhawks will get those 2 technical foul free throws, and then they are also going to get the ball baseline. 49-44. Short jump shot on the way, no good. Ball loose and rebounded by Ripon. Double teamed and nearly turned it over. Tooney. Three-pointer on the way and missed it badly was Dominic Galactic. Jorgensen checks back into the basketball game. Back in for the Warhawks is Jameer Barker. 49-44, 14 minutes left here in regulation from the Wilmore Center on the campus of Ripon College. Still anybody's basketball game. Blom loses the handle on it, then controls. Blom baseline, shot in, way too easy as he lays it in. 51-44 is the score. Ripon had it down to 3 just moments ago. Meinholz. And a call away from the ball is going to be on 25, Carter Capstrand. His second. 6th team foul already for the Warhawks. 5 team fouls for the Redhawks. Steph is trying to inbound it. He gets it inbounded. Dumps it down. Nice pass down to Tooney. Tooney couldn't finish. Kicks it back out. Steph is for 3. Off the rim, no good. Parker. Ulensic into the paint. Got it to go. Tough shots. 9-point game now, 53-44. Warhawks have led by as many as 11. Jorgensen into the paint. Off to Steffes. Steffes again for 3, and he hits it. Pure shot there from Steffes. 53-47. Let's see if that gives this Redhawk team a little bit of a push. Glensnick. Parker. Glensnick, he falls down and he kicks it out of bounds. It'll be Redhawk basketball with 12 minutes remaining in regulation, 53-47. Shooting percentages right now, Whitewater 60.6% from the field, Ripon 45.7% from the field. Jorgensen to Tooney. Now to Brady. Meinholz. Back to Brady. Now to Jorgensen. Jorgensen 8 to shoot. Jorgensen kicks it out and turns it over. Just a bad pass that time from Jorgensen. And a whistle, and they're going to call a foul on Ripon. Brady's going to be called for the foul, his first. It'll be the 6th team foul for the Redhawks. Parker. Now to Gray. Back to Barker. He's going to launch up a 3 on the way and misses it badly. Out of bounds, and Ripon gets to it. Good hustle that time by the Warhawks. Mahone. Kind of taking Mahone out of this game a little bit. He was lighted up to begin with in the basketball game and has really quieted down. Just 9 points and a turnover by Ripon. TJ Hoytink. He's been a little spark plug off the bench, and a foul's going to be called. I think they're going to get Meinholz. Luke Meinholz going to be called for the foul, his 3rd, and now that'll be a common foul underneath. Rom thought about the 3, being guarded by Meinholz. Gray, left-hand side. Gray, going to be a 2-pointer, foot on the line, and he hits it. Back to an 8-point basketball game, Whitewater on top. Jorgensen coughing corner right, misses it. Usually when he lines those up, he gets a good look. He'll put it down, and a hustle back to the other end. Ripon just too slow getting back, and a 10-point game now. 57-47, 10 minutes remaining in regulation here from the Wilmer Center. Down to DeVock, and he slams it home. Nice pass. DeVock trying to give some spark to this Ripon College team, and that happens now with Meinholz with the takeaway. And Meinholz jams it down. Back-to-back jams for Ripon College and gets this crowd back into it. (57-51), and a near turnover again, and a bailout foul. Meinholz going to get called for the foul. 4th foul on Meinholz. 57-51. Meinholz going to come out of the basketball game. Braden Tice going to come back in. See if those back-to-back slams will get this team going here. Under 10 minutes left in the game. Nice pass, but the shot would not go. Good defense that time by Tice. Mahone to DeValk. Turnaround jump shot, no good. Good hustle by DeValk, just could not come away with it. And the shot no good, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on Brady. 3 fouls. Well, people getting in a little bit of foul trouble down here for Ripon. Brady has 3, Meinholz with 4. DeValk with 3 fouls. 57-51 is your score. 8:52 remaining here in regulation. Bonus the rest of the way in this one. Elijah Lambert's bonus shot, no good. And rebounded by DeValk. See what Ripon can get going here now. Down by 6. That 3-point shot just has not fallen here as of late. Mahone. Now Steffes right wing gets the screen from DeValk. Brady, 8 to shoot. Mahone thought about an open look, takes it in, jump shot on the way. That hasn't fallen much for Mahone as of late, but able to hit a pure shot there. And it's 57-53. Ripon College not ready to go away yet. Brom gets the screen, the shot no good, rebounded by the Redhawks. Mahone out to DeValk. Brady gets the screen from Tice. Mahone again. Mahone's jump shot. He's starting to feel it. That shot would not go. 7:43 remaining in regulation. It's a 57-53 game. Milensnik, no, the shot would not go. High tempo game again for both teams. Brady with a wide open look on the way and fouled. Fouled from 3. The shot would not go, but Brady's going to get a 3-point chance at the free throw line. He hits these, he can cut this to a 1-point game. I'm not even going to say it. Ripon doing pretty good from the free throw line here so far. And a timeout going to be called on the court. A 57-53 game. Since nobody's at the free throw line, we'll just say it. 90% from the free throw line is Ripon here in this basketball game, 9 of 10. Whitewater at 69%, 9 of 13 from the free throw line. Shooting percentage, Whitewater at 55%, Ripon at 46%. That really looks like what it's had at the scoreboard here, as both teams neck and neck. Ryan Steffes leading scorer right now for Ripon College with 12 points. Jalen Mahone, that is, tongue-tied there with 11, and Drew Jorgensen with 10. Jake Brom and Derek Gray leading for Whitewater with 13 points. JT Hoytink with 11 points. 7:25 remaining here in regulation from the Johnson Gillespie Court of the campus of Ripon College. Thanks for joining us here. It's Nick Van Acker along with you for a Friday night of college basketball. Been an entertaining one here, to say the least. Ripon got off to a big lead if you just joined us. As much as an 18-point lead in the first half. And Whitewater came storming back on a 22-4 run to end the half. Their biggest lead has been 11 points here in the second half. Brady will go to the free throw line. He has 3. And he misses the front end. Knew I shouldn't have said anything about free throw percentage. Second free throw is good. And then the next one is pure. 2-point game, 57-55, 7:21 remaining in regulation. Brom, what was it, near the R for Ripon College, center court. Lensnick. Gray thought about the three. Lambert, down in the post. And the shot is blocked. Looked like it was all ball, but they're going to call that it hit the hand of Trayvon Chisholm. Chisholm's going to go to the free throw line. Just throw it out there. They're 69% from the free throw line. That didn't help. Free throw is good, 58-55. Chisholm's second attempt is no good, rebounded by Tice. And it's a three-point game. Steffes. Tice has it, trying to get it to Brady. DeValk, now Mahone. 10 to shoot. Nice dump pass to DeValk, and the jam. Again, trying to light up this crowd. It's a one-point game with 6:26 remaining in regulation. High slamma-jamma. And back to the other end to quiet the crowd is Elijah Lambert. Steffes going to bring it up to Brady. Dumps it down to DeValk again, and a whistle and a foul. DeValk had a quiet first half, but has been active down low in the second half of play. DeValk will shoot from the free throw line, down 3. And the front end of the bonus is good. DeValk now with 13 points, excuse me. And make it 14. And it's back to a one-point game, 60-59, 6:05 remaining here in regulation. We got a good one tonight, folks. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rim one have it, rebounded by Ripon College. Chance to take the lead back. Mahone. Tice to Tooney. To Jorgensen. Tooney, nice give and go. Dumps it over. Steffes for three on the way, off the front of the rim, no good. And Tice tried to knock it back, but Ripon could not get the offensive board. Elijah Lambert. Brom has it right hand side. Gray, who's been pretty quiet here in the second half, had 11 points in the first half, only 2 here in the second half. Down to Chisholm. Gray. Shot no good. Ball's not dropping now. It's off of Gray's foot. It'll be Ripon College basketball. Back and forth. It's been really a lot of momentum each side. When the shots aren't falling for either team, they aren't falling. And a timeout looks like might be with Ripon College. It's 60-59, 5:10 remaining here in regulation. And it's been an entertaining basketball game. When both teams are hot, they're hot. When they're cold, yeah, they've struggled. Whitewater still winning the field goal percentage. They've 53% from the field, 46 for Ripon, as they've pretty much held serve on that front. But the three-point shooting really has gone downwards for the Redhawks. They were up to 75, 80% from outside the arc, down to 40% right now. Turnovers, each team has 10, and Ripon's controlled the boards 24-22. You just joined us. First part of the first half was all Ripon, 18-point lead. And then a 22-4 run just before half with about 6 minutes left for the Warhawks, and it's been back and forth. Warhawks had an 11-point lead at the 14:29 mark of the second half, but Ripon has stayed in it. Redhawks will have the basketball. Tooney to Mahone. Down to Tooney. Looks like they set up a play, and it worked! And Tooney gets the bucket. They set that play up at the timeout, and it was all meant for Tooney, and Tooney scores the bucket and gives Ripon a 1-point lead. 61-60 with 4:44 remaining in regulation. Brom left wing. Lambert. Jump shot on the way. Lambert is pure. Kicks it right back in, and back to a 1-point lead for the Redhawks. Having a conversation with both Tooney and Chisholm. Didn't see much contact down low, but the ref having a conversation with both gentlemen. Maybe getting a little chippy down there. Maybe more of a warning than anything, and Chisholm's going to come out of the basketball game. Little token pressure from Whitewater. Now they kind of back down. Jorgensen. Mahone back to Jorgensen to Steffes. Jorgensen has a wide open three on the way. Good! That's what he does, and he does it good. True Jorgensen from outside the arc. Gives Ripon College a 2-point lead, 64-62, 3:56 remaining in regulation. Gray being double teamed now. Gray, nice jump shot, wow. Called the game a couple of weeks ago against UW Lacrosse. This has kind of pretty much been the same type of basketball game. Neither team going away, and back and forth like a heavyweight boxing match. Steffes for three, got it! 3-point game, 67-64, Ripon College. Gray between the circles to Brom. Lambert has it. Coffin corner, and he stepped out of bounds. Turnover by Whitewater. 3-point Red Hawk lead. 3:01 left in the basketball game. I can't sit any longer. I'm going to stand for this one now. 67-64. Ripon inbounds it right in front of the Warhawk bench. Jorgensen to Tooney. Jorgensen gets it up across the timeline. Gets the screen from Tooney. To Steffes. Now to Tooney, down to the post, 9 to shoot. Tooney gets double teamed and got lucky there as he got fouled. The double team came, and a reach-in foul. They're going to get on Jameer Barker. It'll be Barker's second. Ripon in the bonus. So Tooney will go to the free throw line. Oh, Tooney's free throw front end missed. 3-point game, 2:33 remaining in regulation. Right here in the Johnson Gillespie court. Nice take to the hole from Gray. His shot no good, and then a foul on the other end, kind of a retaliation. Made a nice strong move, just couldn't finish it. Third foul there for Gray, and DeVonk will go to the free throw line. And that's the double bonus here now for Ripon College. You can hear nothing but a pin drop here in the Wilmer Center as DeVonk hits the front end of the double bonus. Second one is good for DeVonk. Now Ripon with a 5-point lead back on the other end. Back and forth in this one. 2:20 remaining in regulation. Let's see what the Warhawks do now. Milensic. Milensic kicks it, skip pass, cross court. Barker for three, no good. And Barker faster to it, and he's going to get called for a foul. And DeVonk is pumped up. He's been pumped up for most of the game, and now a technical foul called on Whitewater. Crowd on their feet here at the Wilmer Center. Whitewater coming a little out of composure right now on their missed shots. They are struggling, and that is a big technical foul there. Here with just 2 minutes left in the basketball game, and Jorgensen will go to the free throw line. Jorgensen hits the front end. Second one is good. Frustration boiling over for UW Whitewater in this one. They had an 11-point lead here in the second half. Now, after those technical foul free throws, DeVonk will go to the free throw line, and he'll have two more shots. Hits it. Be a 4-point swing right here just after that technical foul on these free throws. Nine-point game. 73-64 Ripon with 2 minutes left. Free throw line jump shot is good. Whitewater needed that bucket. Full court pressure coming out now. Steffes. He's in a little bit of trouble now. He's going to need to get across the timeline, and it's going to be Ripon ball. And Whitewater not happy with that call out of bounds. They thought it went their way. Timeout Ripon. Oh my goodness. As the intensity in this basketball game picked up on both sidelines. Whitewater's coach coming out to midcourt to ask what happened with that. He thought it was Warhawk basketball. So here we go. 1:41 remaining in regulation. It's a 73-66 game. With Ripon in the lead. What a huge win this would be if they could pull this off. Whitewater on the season 7-2. Full court press going to be applied here by Whitewater. Steffes will inbound. Mahone. There they go. They get it across the timeline, and what are they going to call now? You call a 10-second. Why are they calling a 10-second? So it will be Ripon basketball. I would say that the official that called it, I think, believed that there was the countdown began before. I don't know. We got it all squared away, though. Tooney back into the game. DeValk back into the game. Playing a little offensive defensive here. Meinholz and Tooney to Jorgensen to Steffes. Oh, nearly turned over, knocked from behind. Lensick knocked it out, gets up hobbling a little bit. 125 remaining here in regulation, 73-66. Oh, just a bad inbound pass. Brahm is going to go up and jam it down. And just like that, Whitewater, after a couple of turnovers, is right back into it. 73-68. 1:10 remaining in regulation. Mahone. And a wild pass from Mahone. And Barker's going to go lay at it. So Ripon coming unhinged now. 3-point basketball game. My goodness. Jorgensen lines up a three, and he hits it. 76-70. Barker on the other end, and a blocking foul going to be called on Ripon down low. Huge three-pointer by Jorgensen. David DeValk. DeValk will foul out of this basketball game as he picks up his fifth. Meinholz is going to come back in. 76-70, 43.8 seconds remaining in regulation. It's going to become a foul game here pretty quick. Ripon's got to hit their free throws. And Gray misses a big free throw here. Second free throw. And it goes, and a timeout by the Warhawks, and it's a 5-point game here from the Wilmer Center. 76-71, 43.8 seconds remaining in this one. It's been an entertaining basketball game, to say the least, between Ripon and UW Whitewater. Thanks for joining us tonight. Reminder, you'll be able to watch all of the Ripon College home basketball games. Check them out on YouTube, also the Ripon channel. Check out the Ripon channel's YouTube page. You can also catch other action. The Ripon High School girls basketball team in action tonight. Marty Ernser's over doing that broadcast. Again, check out all the broadcasts on Ripon Channel's YouTube page. (76-71), 43.8 seconds remaining in regulation. Nick Van Acker along with you here on a Friday night. Just about a week before Christmas. And a nice crowd in attendance here at the Wilmer Center. A lot of the students home now for the holidays. Full court press going to be applied here by Whitewater. Tooney gets it into Jorgensen. Jorgensen, and he is fouled. Got lucky there because it looked like they might not have gotten across the timeline. Jorgensen, one of their better free throw shooters. This game, 2 of 2.
We move to the south end, and shooting 2 for Ripon will be Drew Jorgensen.
Drew hits the front end. Second free throw from Jorgensen is good. Hits them both. And a 7-point game now as another timeout on the court. This will be a full timeout, 78-71. And the game has started to move to a crawl. At least timeouts, I'm not sure what to talk about anymore. 78-71. Going to go over the stats again. Drew Jorgensen, 20 points in this basketball game. He had a solid first half of play and has come out of the second half. He's the leading scorer for Ripon College. David DeValk with 17. He's out now. Fouled out of the game. Ryan Steffes with 15 points. Jalen Mahone with 11 points. On the opposite side of the court, UW Whitewater led in scoring by Derek Gray with 16, Jack Brom with 15, and JT Hoytink, who did most of his scoring in the first half, with 11. Ripon in the double bonus. Warhawks still 1-1 on their end. Again, this would be a solid win if Ripon could come away with this one here tonight over UW Whitewater. They played solidly against UW Cross, almost pulled that one out. Done well in conference so far as well. Got a holiday tournament coming up in UW Oshkosh here next week. Derek Gray takes it in, shot on the way, no good. Rebounded by Chisholm, and Chisholm puts it in. 78-73, inbounded to Steffes. Steffes is going to be fouled. And Steffes will go to the free throw line. Double bonus now, again for the Ripon College Redhawks. Fourth personal foul there for Parker.
Now, shooting 2 for Ripon College will be Ryan Steffes.
Excuse me, that's Lambert with the foul. Steffes hits the front end of the double bonus. Second free throw on the way. It's good. 80-73. Gray for 3. Rim wouldn't have it, rebounded by Meinholz. Meinholz going to take it down and put an exclamation point on a victory for Ripon College. Back to the other end, a three-point bucket by Chisholm. And it was turned over by Ripon College. 6.5 seconds, it's 82-76. And a timeout by the UW Whitewater. Quickly give you some stats here before we wrap it up. At the end of the game, Whitewater shooting 56.6% from the field. Ripon College had 52%. Differences from the three-point range. UW Whitewater shooting just 35% from 3. Ripon 50% from 3. And a big advantage for Ripon from the free throw line, 22 of 25. Free throws for Whitewater, 11 of 18. 27 rebounds for Ripon, 24. Kind of an even match on the boards there for both teams. Both teams about the same in turnovers. 13 turnovers for Ripon College, 12 for UW Whitewater. So here we go, 6.5 seconds left. It's an 82-76 game. Ripon in the lead. Let's see if they can close it out here. Whitewater trying to inbound it. Tough to inbound, and it's going to be a foul. Wow. Steph is going to be called for the foul. Derek Gray going to go to the free throw line. Derek Gray's first free throw is good. And another time. My goodness. Once this game finally comes to an end, we will wrap it up here from Ripon College. Thanks to Riley for running camera out on top here and bringing us these broadcasts through the Ripon channel and the Ripon YouTube page. I give a little shameless plug to 93.1 and AM 1600 The Wave. You check out some of the games that the Ripon channel has as well. Some of those high school broadcasts that we'll bring to you if you're not in front of a computer or television. Want to listen to it on the radio? Check us out, 93.1 on the dial or AM 1600 WRPN. Derek Gray, second free throw. Up and he misses it. Out of bounds, it's going to be Whitewater basketball, 82-77. Whitewater inbounds it. Gray for three. Off the rim, no good. And that's going to be the ball game. And Ripon College comes away with a victory over UW Whitewater. A back and forth basketball game, but a good, solid victory for the Redhawks of Ripon College. For Riley, I'm Nick Van Acker. Thanks for joining us tonight for this Ripon College Redhawks basketball game. Again, the final, 82-77. The Redhawks beat the Warhawks. Thanks for joining us on the Ripon channel.